Okay. Okay, I'm having a few webcam troubles, but we can do this. I've often gone faceless in live streams. All right, let me know if you have trouble hearing me or if you're having trouble having the sound. I just noticed Negz is live talking about this subject. I had no idea he was going live right now. Otherwise, I would have scheduled this for a bit later or even earlier earlier. So right now we'll wait and see how many file in. Wait a few minutes. Okay, hang on. We will wait a few minutes. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you here. And wait a few minutes. Oops. Okay. It's always like this. It's always, always, always like this. Okay. All right. Hey, Kyle. Good to have you. Okay. Debbie. Miss MacGyver. Miss MacGyver. Who else is here? Okay. Okay. I may show my face later on in this stream. All right. We might as well get started. We've got, according to my thing, I've got 11 viewers. We might as well get this thing started. For those of you who are new here, welcome to Straight Talkin' Fedora Chic, where we do mainly commentary. And, well, my brand of commentary is a little different than most. But anyways, hey, Kristen, Kylie, Weather. Good to see you. Good to see you. I have all of you here. So yeah, there is quite a bit to unpack here today. So we're going to start a little bit on the lighter note, and we're going to start off with the MFW updates. Okay, and of course that may require a video assembled and edited and all that or not. I'd have to take a look at. Ah, well, cool. Congratulations. Your weekend is now beginning, Kyle. Cool. So, hey, Wode, good to have you. So, yeah, we're going to start off light. So, it appears the MFW continues to spiral downward. Did anybody catch last week? Apparently, there was a viewer who said that she was going to offer her liver to Ms. Wonderful. Hey, Kathy, good to have you. Sir Reginald Squirrel. Sir Reginald Squirrel. We'll call you Squirrel for short. Yeah, like that's what I already do, right? So anyways, okay. So anyways, let's get this up on the screen. Sorry, my computer is old. It's ancient. Yeah, I'm about to play a clip. Okay, hang on. I'm about to play that clip. Yep, hang on. Okay. Okay, share screen. Applicator. Okay. So here we go. The sound is going to be crappy on this, but let's take a listen. So you can see her dream date, McHenry Cruiser, is right there with her. We'll get to him shortly. Okay.
All right. Thank you. I have like 4 of the months, so I don't know who was doing what. Are you on the phone with her? Like saying, yeah, I got your back, baby doll. I got your back. Now that you're in front of everyone, you're like, I don't want to be part of it. I said I didn't think it was her who blocked everybody, and I still don't, but I don't know who was. But I like her. Like, I think if they,
hey, Quixie.
I get along for sure, but, you know, I don't know. Cruiser, when we was just now in your chat, when you said just a minute ago, she came in there defending one of Neg's mods in your room. Yeah, you're setting up. Yeah. I was in, like, I was preoccupied. I didn't see, but I take your word for it. If you said she did, I'm sure she did. But like, she's cool with Negz, so like, I don't like that she's cool with Negz, you know. But what am I going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm not the bully. I'm defending you because you know, I take you as my friend. Just like Katey is my friend. I have 2 people that
I hope you can hear it okay. I can't get the sound better than that.
The YouTube world that I actually have spoken to. That's been you and Katey. And hey, I would have anything in the world. I would die for Katey right now if she needed a liver transplant. I'd give her part of my liver. I'll consider that. I might need to take you up on that offer. You know, it's true. You know, I've been that. Have I ever bullied?
You heard that. You heard that. She offered part of her liver to Katey. What is it with these people who stan her? It's already out. I mean, the racism, the homicidal ideations, Okay, she threatens people. She doxes people. She threatened to harm the neighborhood children and pets. Why do these people still give her money?
Have I ever asked you for anything? I've never someone like you. Exactly. And I'm not that type of person. And they tried to make me out to be, and I'm gonna defend myself. I sound like a 60-year-old woman because I'm lying here literally about to die of COVID.
Oh dear.
I mean, all right, we don't want you to die of COVID while you're on the street. It was nice out. I'm on the mends, obviously. I'm pray God I don't die over it, but I'm just not gonna let people run over me anymore. And when you offered to, bring it live, I thought this meanwhile, but yeah, I don't want him to sit here and be telling me one thing. I mean, I am really not in tears right now, and I don't want to be like a baby crying on him.
Just a few more.
I was like, Casey, we'll see you in the chat. I love you, bro. Right back at you. See ya. Sure, leave today. Yeah, all right. Let me figure this out here. Well, that was shit show. You know what? I got a liver on the table here, all right? Witty.
Cringe. Cringe, Katey. Cringe. Coral Lavender Vonner, hi, welcome. That guy is in love with her. I don't understand it. Well, it looks like she may have put a kibosh on that long distance dream date. Okay, if what I saw on Twitter earlier today is to be believed. And it all has to do with that stream, what was it, last night or the night before, from Cheap Vodka, and Larry from Guest Mob Rewind was on with them, along with a bunch of other people. And, where McHenry Cruiser was batted around like a ping pong ball. God, I love that Haley who was on with, whoever you are, Haley, I like your style. But yeah, it looks like. So anyways, we've got that update out of the way. I thought, it's a week old tea, but I thought I should play it because, I have never heard anything outrageous. People will do anything that they stand for, I suppose, people they stand for, but somebody as awful and as problematic as MFW is to offer part of your liver? Really? And then I have to be honest, I don't follow MFW or know much about McHenry. Yeah, I did a video recently, Kathy, about McHenry Cruiser. Yeah, he is known to do trolling type videos on his channel. It's called McHenry Cruiser Bad Boy. He does troll videos for the most part in his story time. But when he escalates a YouTube grievance, let's say a grievance, okay, he goes all in, he brings it into real life, and he now he's brought children into the mix, and he has a disturbing history with children. I'm going to illustrate 3 examples, and that would include how he was talking about Negz's son. I'm going to get to that shortly. I just want to get these updates out of the way. Hey, Kit Kat. Hey, Kit Kat, good to have you on. So anyways, yeah. So, and like I said, any of the McCruiser fans coming at me saying I'm doing this for clout, let me tell you something. My last McHenry Cruiser video, the views were crap, okay? So the views were crap. So if I were only after views, well, of course I'm after views. I'm a YouTuber after all. If you, okay, let's be honest. You're on YouTube because you want views. You want people to hear you. You want people to hear what you have to say. So let's get that out of the way. But secondly, a McHenry Cruiser stream is not going to get me any clout. Okay. So if the view count on my last video is any indication, this stream is probably not going to get great views, partly because, disturbing history with children. It's coming, Woe Day. It's coming. McCruiser is a creep and a clout chaser. Exactly right, Kit Kat. Exactly right. So, but we're going to get to all that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. If anybody thinks I'm doing a little clout chasing, this isn't the video for that. Okay. I could be covering others for clout chasing. Okay. There are plenty of other people problematic that I can cover, But right now, this is problematic because it involves children. And that is why I wish to do this. People support a lady who had come to California to come after me. I'm sorry that happened to you, Kyle. I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, this is the thing. People bring this crap into real life. Hey, Carolyn, good to have you. People bring this into real life, okay? It happened to me with a group about a month ago. It was the group of Hater Nation that came after me, so I know what that is like. Fortunately, I don't have any children, so there were no children for them to come after. But yeah, believe me, so I know what that is like. So that is why I sympathize with Negz, but not only Negz, but his viewers as well. One of his viewers was blackmailed by McHenry Cruiser. He keeps dragging her on Twitter. Okay, he keeps dragging her on Twitter. He threatened another one of his mods. Okay, basically, that receipt is in my previous video. It's in the pinned comment below. Okay, and that's the problem. And that's what Miss Wonderful does too. You know, nobody like her to take her grievances, you know, over internet drama or whatever into real life. Okay, she threatens to harm people. She threatens to shoot them. She drives drunk on camera. Oh, and you want racism? Oh, by golly gee, you got it in spades. With at least 2 out of the 3 people I'm going to be talking about in this stream. Oh, by golly gee. So, yeah, so that's it. So, yeah, so now that brings us to Ms. Wonderful. Yes, just an brief overview. Again, you can catch this in my McHenry Cruiser video pinned in the pinned comment once I jump off stream. I'm not a Negz fan, but I do not agree with what's being done to him. Yeah, exactly. And this brings me to this point. I was going to bring it up later, but I'll bring it up now, Kit Kat. You don't have to like Negz, okay? Personally, I have been following him for 1.5 years. Okay, I enjoy watching his streams. I enjoy his videos. That's me. That's my taste. Yes, Cruiser, fat old ugly grandma here. Fat old ugly grandma here. Yes. I believe she filleted her boyfriend on a live stream. Yeah, she did that too, Kathy. I did several videos on MFW. The playlist is also in the pinned comment. No, I did not show that clip or picture because I would get my channel taken down. Okay? That's why I'm not doing it. Okay? I would get my channel taken down. But I never have I seen someone bring all this into real life. And like I said, as Kit Kat points out, she's not a Negz fan. That's fine. You don't have to be, you know, but here's the thing. You don't like him, don't watch him, you know, but don't bring his children into this. Don't bring his viewers and his fans into this. Don't take this into real life, you know. You know, don't bring this into real life, you know, and certainly leave his son out of it. I will get more into detail. Yeah, I'm a fan of his too, Valerie. I'm a fan of his too. Like I said, I've been following him for 1.5 years now. So, yeah. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So Chic Vodka had a stream 2 nights ago with all these people, and Cruiser was being batted around like a ping pong ball. Oh, it was epic. It was epic. And like to the point where he was confusing his own lies. Like at 1 minute, somebody would be asking him a question, and then somebody would ask him a similar question or mention something similar, and he would give a completely, totally different answer. So it's like, which is it, you know? And so now, and apparently he threw Ms. Wonderful under the bus during that stream. Of course, Ms. Wonderful catches wind of it. She hears of these things, and looks like the dream date is off. So which brings me, you know, McHenry Cruiser's GoFundMe. You know that GoFundMe he has for that dream date with Ms. Wonderful? I think he raised about close to $200 so far. And like I said in my previous video, okay, on that upload, if you don't use the money raised in a GoFundMe for the intent that is indicated, that goes against terms of service. Now McHenry Cruiser claims he's going to be moving across from California to Maine. He claims he's going to be moving to Maine soon. So let's see what the chat has to say. Hey, Shady Booty. It started. Yeah, groovy. It would be great. What's right is right, and I'm not for bringing kids into it. No, exactly right, Kit Kat. Exactly. Yeah, groovy. It was great. It was great. We're talking about Chief Vodka's live stream. Yeah. It started to be brought into real life even back in 2017 when they had a huge falling out with Randy, Mama Beth, Yaba, and all. Katey was not as big then, but all the panels and everything. Yeah, I remember that history too. I am familiar with that history too, Clixie. Shady Booty, I don't know who's crazier, McHenry or MFW. It's a toss-up, Shady Booty. I see, I'm speechless, okay? I'm going through word loss right now, okay? And the liars deserve once another, and he always blamed it on others. I was in Chief's stream. Oh, you were, Kyle? Okay, I didn't completely watch the whole stream. I did miss a few hours. Okay, cool, Kyle. Shady Boot. I have to say I enjoyed that stream immensely. Can we get any lower than MFW or McHenry? Yuck. No, I don't think we can, Shady. I don't think we can. I've had my real life breach, so I know how it feels. And I had mine breached too, Kit Kat. Not by MFW and her crowd. Let's be straight on that. It was another group, another community, which I won't get into today. That's going to be a separate video for another time. But I'm just saying this is why, this is partly why this is important to me. Because I don't like seeing, I know how it feels to have that happen. They harass you, they insult you, they may threaten you, they dox you, they bring crap in real life, your real life crap into the mix. Okay, like I said, I don't have children, mercifully, so no children to bother, MFW says the FBI is involved. Man, she really lies like a rug, don't she? The FBI is involved with what, Shady? Oh, does he have to give back that GoFundMe? According to terms of service, Valerie, of GoFundMe, I think he does. He has to give back that money. Although watch him use it for his move to Maine, assuming that is true. The man is a professional troll. Okay. Yeah, Shady. Shady. Hi, guys. Hey, Sweaty. Bye, guys. I have no idea. Hi, guys. I have no idea who these people are, but here. Oh, I'm glad you're here. And if you stick around, you'll learn who they are. They are not nice people, to say the least. Yeah, so good to have you here, Michael B. Sweaty Arts. Excuse me, it's because I don't smoke enough. I hope you don't keep that money. People are stalking her, and she has the FBI involved. I don't believe. He's probably doing damage control. He's not doing a great job of it. Yeah, I don't believe he's moving either, because as I pointed out in my previous video, he is agoraphobic. Okay, he is agoraphobic and doesn't go much farther than the house. So the idea of him moving completely across the country to another, not just to another state. It's not like he's moving next door to Arizona or to Texas or even to Oregon. Okay, he's moving across to the East Coast to Maine. Okay, close to the Canadian border. Oh, we don't want him here. We don't want him here. No. Dang, Colette. I seriously think that's what he's doing exactly. Yeah. Well, I think he is trying to do damage control. He claims, apparently during Vodka's stream, his dad came in, told him to be quiet. His dad came in on stream to tell him to be quiet, So yeah, after what happened on that stream, if Twitter is to be believed, it looks like MFW is called the whole thing off. Called the whole dream date off with old McHenry Cruiser. If there was ever a couple that deserved each other, it was them. It was them. Seriously. The man's creepy. So, yeah, I think when McHenry is putting people's kids involved with issues, I think he lost his marbles. Yeah, he got embarrassed. Stat away from the Canadian. Yeah, the Canadian border is closed. We want to keep them. Now I want to keep the border closed, Carolyn. I want to keep the border closed. Yeah. Next, MFW lost her merch shop. That I learned today on Twitter. She lost her merch shop. It was over that merch piece where it said Subs Lives Matter, which he had put out during the height of the Black Lives Matter protests. So yeah, it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Okay, but yeah, no, seriously. I mean, so Spreadshirt was her carrier. Her merch was carrying her merch, and they took it. Apparently, they took it down. So, but let's take a look at Twitter for a second. Okay, let's go to Twitter for a second. Let's see what's up. Okay. All right. Let's go to Twitter. Okay, can you all see? Okay. All right, can you all see? Okay, so this is as big as I can get it, unfortunately. All right, so yeah. So here we go. All right, so let's take a look. All right, let's take a look, see? Yeah, her entire merch shop was taken down. Okay. Yeah, her merch shop was taken down entirely. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so yeah, so that's taken down. So now she's lost both the sponsors, Teamy Blends and Scentsy, and now she's lost her merch shop. So that's another income source that's going down. That's a good thing. Oh, and you know how low you sunk? When even the Slaton Sisters don't want you at their meet and greet, at their upcoming hootenanny, the meet and greet. See? Amy Slaton Halterman, Ms. Wonderful, I'm sorry, it's sold out. Can't have more people or we can be shut down. Okay, I don't know. If it's any indication, last year on 1,000 Pound Sisters, the sisters did try to hold a meet and greet and almost nobody showed up. That is not something to be mocked at. I'm just pointing out that the very fact that they likely do not attract a huge crowd to begin with. And yes, I realize we're in pandemic and we got to physically distance, but the very fact that they would turn down somebody, you know. So let me see what's going on in the chat. Yeah. So let's see. We still need to find out if she really is indeed getting welfare this whole time by putting everything in her daddy's name. Yeah, I don't have any proof of that. I mean, I believe that's true, Shady, but I don't have any proof, so I can't. So at this point, it's alleged. Oh God, Shady, this was his porn link. It was gross. Yeah. The casual reason she is salty as Twitter is because she is banned for the. Yeah, I know she's banned, but isn't there a Katey sympathizer? It's called the Ms. Wonderful discussion group, new account on Twitter. I don't know if that's her behind it or if it's one of her fans, but yeah, there is an account on Twitter called the Ms. Wonderful discussion group. Let's take a look. Okay, for a second. Let me see. Okay, sorry, my computer is super slow. Okay. All right. All righty. So yeah, so we know now. Yeah, I mean, how low can you go, really? So yeah. And here is, yeah. Okay. So anyways, let's stop the screen share. Let's stop the screen share. Okay. Shady Booty, that name, Prawley Soul. Hi, Fedora. Hey, Makeup Mama. How's it going? How's it going? Another fellow Canadian here with us. Great, Canadians. Good riddance to her con artist scarm, such as a crappy merch. Yeah, it's down. She was with Spreadshirt, and it's down, as I just demonstrated. It's down. So, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm still sad AF about Mama Titten. Yeah, that is sad. Mama Titten was never found. Exactly. Oh, you're a Canuck too, Shady? Good, great. Carolyn, we've got a lot. Kathy C. We've got a lot of Canadians in here. Cool, great Canadian contingency. Let's all vow together that the Canadian border remains closed And that McHenry Cruiser never, ever crosses into Canada. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your recovery is going smoothly, at least, Makeup Mama. I hope I hope it's going smoothly for you. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie, are you Canadian too? Cool. Yeah, let's hope, because we don't want them here. Okay. Next, I want to touch on another subject, Witty Widow. This is another woman who likes to bring things into real life and bring children into the matter. I don't have the exact receipt, but I have heard corroboration from many different people that she was the one, and McHenry Cruiser himself apparently said it, and that is up on Twitter, that apparently she passed around a picture or a screenshot of Negz. This is where it gets disturbing, of Negz kid wearing Negz kid in coming to ask him. Yeah. I've always wanted to visit Canada, maybe after this pandemic. You're welcome here, Woday. Woday, you are welcome to visit Canada. We'd love to have you here. We'd love to have you here. Yeah. So yeah, we'd love to have you here. So yeah, Negz's kid, Negz's child. It's like, leave. He's 12 years old. Leave him alone. This child, and it's not the first time this child has been picked on, either directly or indirectly. Remember, MFW and her crowd of friends back then doxed this child's school when he was only 8 years old. And now Witty Widow is passing around a picture about this. Hey, Trisha. Trisha Barrett, welcome to Straight Talkin' Fedora Chick. Yes. Thank you. And thank you so much. You are lovely too. All right, so we're gonna play a little bit of Witty Widow's last stream, assuming it's still up, because I should have taken screen recordings. I didn't, but let's take a look. See, okay? So the first one I want to clarify with her. I'm going on a side note, but this is another one of my passionate topics, and it's sort of related. Witty Widow clearly knows nothing about autism spectrum disorder. Okay. And we're going to demonstrate this. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hang on. All righty. Hang on. Sorry. I don't have, I thought I had it on screen. I don't. Yeah, I do have it on screen. Okay. I do have it. Hang on. All right, let's bring it on. Okay. Sorry about this. I'm sorry. I should be better organized. I'm not. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going. Here we go. All right, let's go. Okay.
Legs in front of the stream and told everybody the boy had autism. That was a lie. It is a complete lie. As a matter of fact, his son is a great deal.
Okay, listen to her rationale as to why she thinks Negz's child is not on the autism spectrum, because she touches on a few things that I really hate here, and we're going to get into that.
Smarter, has more of a personality than Ron will ever have. There's nothing autistic about that boy. And, you know, I like to say I would know, because my daughter was diagnosed autistic. And spending enough time with him, it was clearly obvious that he had quirks that were basically, he's basically a product of his environment, the things he says.
Okay. So, yeah, anyways, thumbs up. Yes, please give this stream a like if you haven't done so already. All right. So, anyways, let me go to the chat. Why is she trying to take at F style with the hat? I don't know who came up with the hat first. Kyle Brown. I don't know who came up with the hat first. McHenry. He has no heart for autistic people. No, he has no heart for anybody, Kyle. Linda's going to strike you now. Linda's going to strike me now. Is she going to strike me? It's going to... I took the... It's not... This is me now. She's going to strike me. Bring it, Linda. Bring it. I just wanted to show how stupid you sounded just now. Okay. All right. Hey, Trisha. Okay. So, yeah, Linda's... Yeah, so anyways... So, Linda Anderson is a lonely, bitter, empty shell of a woman, period. And I thought I was bad. Honestly, I mean, I get told all the time that I'm lonely and bitter, which is true. But I come by my loneliness and my bitterness, honestly, okay? I come by it, honestly. But anyways, we're not here to talk about me. We're not here to talk about me. So anyways, so this statement, okay, it's much bigger than Negz's son. First of all, Linda, who the hell are you? Are you a mental health practitioner? Are you a neurologist? Were you there, sitting there for while Negz's son was being assessed? Okay, and and what are you doing, bringing that debate in? What are you doing, bringing in that debate? Once again, you're bringing the child into this. Keep them out. Now, back onto autism spectrum disorder. It takes on many forms. I will show you. I will show you some of this from a very quick cursory glance from Google, from our friends from Google. Okay. All right, here we go. So, autism spectrum disorder is a condition related to brain development that impacts how a person perceives and socializes with others, causing problems in social interaction and communication. The disorder includes limited and repetitive patterns of behavior. This is from the Mayo Clinic in 2018. Okay, and there are others. So there are various forms of autism disorder, just different names of it. So what she claims is ignorant. Okay, just because someone may not fit your pattern of somebody on the spectrum, what they look like, what they do. Secondly, she points out that the child is smart. Yeah, he is smart. He seems to be smart. But intelligence has nothing to do with autism disorder. This is not an intellectual delay. There are autistic children who are also delayed intellectually. People need to play fair, to go after the creator, not their family subs, etc. People are so over the top and petty these days. They need to Yeah, you're right, Shady. Hi, Daphne. Good to have you. Yeah, children are... How vile of a human can you be? Pathetic and low. Talking about autism shows how special her brain is to be aged. Linda can't strike people. Yeah, well, I am well within Canadian fair dealing laws here, okay? And I'm not planning to play her entire video. So if Linda, if you're out there, bring it. But yeah, what I'm saying is that it takes on many forms. I have my ex-partner of 9 years. I was 9 years. He is on the he has autism spectrum disorder. As a matter of fact, it was last year, he and his friend, who are also on the spectrum, both in their 60s, they both did an interview with me on a live stream. I will, when I jump off the stream, I could link that video if you want to hear from them. But I was interviewing two men on the autism spectrum. Both are very intelligent men. Both have different stories, how they came by their diagnosis. Okay, my ex was lucky. It was found during childhood, during a time when it was taboo. So he was very lucky. He had good people to work with him. My ex is very bright. He has a personality. He has a sense of humor. Okay, he has a sense of humor. He worked for 35 years as a radio producer. Yes, that is AM FM radio. Okay, the last 25 of which at Montreal's only English language talk radio show. Okay, he produced 3 shows for 25 years. And he knows the business. He knows the media business like the back of his hand. I'm just giving an example. Linda seems to come off thinking that people on the autism spectrum are, this ignorant statement that they're somehow, I don't know, they're also delayed intellectually. And that's not true. You can be on the spectrum and have intellectual delays, right? Hi, Midwestern Mary. Good to have you. So anyways, yeah, and who knows, Negz's son might well end up doing great things like my ex-partner did. You know what I mean? Don't, and you have to have these cheap blows. Now, for Witty Widow to go after the child like that, okay, for Witty Widow to go after the child like that in that manner, of whatever diagnosis is the lowest, the lowest of the low. Seriously, I can see why she's not well loved. You know what I mean? Witty went after me for months about my assault that someone else dug up, real life. Called me a murderer, a liar. It was relentless. Yeah, I can see her doing something like that. I can see her. Yeah, I can see her doing something like that. And this is not the first time people go after Negz's son. And I wish it would, I wish for him it would stop, because, who else is children on the platform? It's not like he's running a family vlog, he's not running a family vlog. So, I don't know why. Like I said, your grievances, internet grievances, keep it internet grievances, and to go, going after the subs and the viewers, that's bad enough too. But really, and then to make that ignorant statement about autism spectrum disorder, Linda, bring it. You and I should have a debate about it, okay? You and I should have a debate about it. Maybe you should watch my video, okay, the interview of my ex and his friend, okay? And you can really learn, okay, about high-functioning autism, okay? He doesn't. He's got bigger numbers than me, Shady. He's got bigger numbers than me, but compared to many other YouTubers, in the grand scheme of things, he's not PewDiePie either. You know what I mean? He's not PewDiePie, Shameful. Yeah, exactly. So you have mild autism, Kyle? Okay. You see, it comes in many forms. It comes in degrees of severity, They're not all nonverbal. People on the autism spectrum are not all nonverbal. But to go after that, to nitpick at that, you know what else that shows me? Witty Widow, you're petty. You are more than petty. Small-minded and petty. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. What am I saying? I'm not sorry. But it is petty. Okay. Well, of course she knows his diagnosis. Well, they used to be friends, They used to be friends a long time ago until something happened between the two of them. But really, it's what else does she do? Hang on. Let's jump forward. Let's jump forward. Okay. Hey, Ocean Bree. No, there's no. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at her old chat. I'm getting mistaken here. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking. Oh, God. I'm getting. Okay, here we go. All righty, let's go.
Pissed with it. Yet one of the videos I sent to McCruiser clearly makes it look like Negz has got to live fancy boy side. And I can't, quirky girl, I can't even.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Again, you see, this is just another example of how petty she gets. Okay, this is another example of how petty. It's gross. It is terribly gross. Okay. All right.
Mine is my monthly curse, but people seem to love it when I get angry. And
okay, I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about that. All right. There we go.
Man, what I was saying, what I could have sworn you said was Negz was mad about another YouTuber whose child was in their underpants and caught on video, and you said that somebody else, not you.
What is with the fixation here? Seriously, what is with the fixation? There we go. She went to 2 parties max and none at Neg's new pad. Oh, poor her. She wasn't invited to reindeer games. Poor her. Okay, I've been trying to keep my channel family friendly. But all she does is make people look bad. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you didn't get a notification, Kim. I'm sorry. YouTube hasn't been great with that lately. It has not been great with that lately. At all. Witty widow. That guy has major issues. Yeah. So while he's fixated on Twitter, on things like that, let me bring up a folder. Okay. You'll have to forgive me. My computer is like a super, super slow. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, my computer is super, super slow. Okay. Yeah, he also, McHenry Cruiser, it is all over Twitter. He called that child ugly. He called that child ugly. Way to go. Now, of course, what happens, and this is what nobody thinks about, what happens when this child gets old enough to have his own social media accounts and he comes across these old tweets, these old posts about people giving him giving this kid a hard time? What happens if he sees that? And this is the long term that people don't think about. You know what I mean? This is the long term that people do not think about. Okay, hang on. Yep. That guy has major issues. Which guy, Carolyn? IMO. Anyone talking about boys in underpants needs to be taken down in the age of... yeah, exactly, Shady. Exactly. I say anyone that has kids in undies has to be struck and the channel removed if they do it 3 times. I ain't messing. I know nobody's messing with them here either. You know what I mean? Nobody is messing with them either. Okay, so, gosh, all my favorites are going live now. Anyways, back to what I was dealing with. So yeah, to call his child ugly, to go after an old, to pass around an old picture again about this child. About this child is yeah. So that's the point, is to keep children out of it. And like I said, the reason we talk about this, it's not just because of the grievance he has with Negz, and it's not because that Negz's son has been through enough. It's McHenry Cruiser seems to be having a disturbing history with children. Oh God. Oh God. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So anyways, we see the video circulate all over Twitter. Okay, I cannot play the clip because it would contravene COPPA laws. If I do so, I cannot play that clip. But it is on Twitter, and it has been circulating the past few days on Twitter. And that is an old video of McHenry Cruiser basically grooming a 6-year-old boy, telling him, you know, to handcuff a little girl and have his way with her if a little girl doesn't want to kiss him. Apparently the video circulating is 9 years old, and this child now would be 16 years old. This is once again not thinking about the long term, about this child's well-being, how this affects a child's future. I certainly hope that this young boy right now, as a teenager, did not take his advice, that somebody else set him straight before he would become old enough to go dating. Because that is not how you deal with women, obviously, or girls of any age. And that's what makes it disturbing. And he downplays it, claiming, oh yeah, I'm a groomer, I shaved today. Like, it doesn't get through his head how serious this is. He doesn't get through how serious this is. And next, I'm going to be playing a few clips, okay, of a disturbing recent video, once again, pertaining to minors, okay? Once again, pertaining to minors, where, okay, now it's called his steroid story, my steroid story, where he talks about injecting a minor, a 16-year-old boy, with canola oil. Now, I personally believe this is trolling, because if this were true, and according to my research, this is a mythical treatment, so-called treatment that beauticians use, injecting canola oil or injecting corn oil, supposedly to make one's skin look youthful, to the reduction of wrinkles. Somebody got killed in 2007 with that method. They had canola corn oil, and this is why I don't believe it. Not that I wouldn't put it past him to physically harm. Let's remember, McHenry Cruiser has a history of carjacking. Okay, he carjacked, and if I'm not mistaken, if what I heard is correct, the carjacking, it was the car of a pregnant woman. It was a pregnant woman in the car that he carjacked. That I can't confirm at this time. Is something I heard, so it's speculation, it's alleged. But yes, he was definitely charged with carjacking. So anyways, yeah. So I'm not saying that he wouldn't harm people. I think he would. I think he really would harm people. But the reason I think this is trolling is, like I said, because I think this kid would be dead if he did that. If he really did inject him with canola oil. Anyways, let me take a look at the chat before we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, Solo Blue. No, he doesn't have any respect for women. I mean, Kim is Kim here went through the ringer with him. Kim went through the ringer with him. Why did she deserve that? He's on Twitter. And that's another thing I just want to bring up quickly. That's another thing. Okay, a lot of us have our favorite creators. If we have money to donate, like in super chats or their PayPal, or maybe we send them a little package to their post office box if they have one, or we buy their merch. What is wrong with supporting your favorite creator? What is wrong with showing appreciation for your favorite creator? It's nobody's business how much money one supporter or viewer gives their favorite creator. It is nobody's business. It is not fodder for blackmail. It is not fodder for making a mockery of them. Okay, it's not. If anything, I mean, there are exceptions to every rule. Like I said, I don't get who would still support Ms. Wonderful. I don't get it. I don't get who would support or send money to McHenry Cruiser. That is completely mind-boggling. But someone like Negz or someone like anybody, I mean, somebody offered to send me money. There was a day I lost my glasses, and somebody offered me on Discord, send me a Discord message. I'm not going to say who it is. Somebody offered to send me money to go to the eye doctor, to the optometrist, to get a new pair of glasses. Now, fortunately, I found my glasses, and I told the person who offered the money, I told the person I offered the money that I found my glasses. I appreciate your offer, but it is not needed. Okay, it is not needed. But can you imagine what somebody like McHenry Cruiser would come around saying about someone like myself? You know, oh, someone bought her a pair of glasses. Someone bought her a pair of glasses. You know, it's nobody's business, you know. But back to what I was saying. Yes, the most disturbing of all. Let's get to it. All righty. Let's get to it. Okay. So let's get to it. All right.
This man's butthole. Come on. Yeah, so listen, I was all the rage. I was the guy that men wanted to.
You are all the rage, or you are causing rage? Because I think I'm leaning towards the latter. You are causing rage.
And women wanted to fornicate with. That's what I wanted.
Oh, God.
And on one day, this young man, roughly 16 years old, which was the...
Take a look at his expression.
Limit for, the age of somebody...
It's hard to see through those red glasses, but take a look at it. Is the way... Take a look.
In the gym, he had to at least be 16. So, yeah, he comes up to me, and he's like, sir, listen, I see that you're massive, you're huge. I want to be just like you. I want to get that big. Like, is that possible? Can I get as big as you? And I look him dead in the eye. I'm like, let me tell you what, son. Oh no, you can never get this big. I mean, it's impossible for somebody like you, somebody small in stature like yourself. What are you, son? 5'6", 5'7"? Tops. What are you, 130 pounds soaking wet, Junior? Come on now, Chief. Yeah, listen, you might be able to gain 5-10 pounds. You stay in here, you work hard.
Yeah. You see how he goes? He picks on a 16-year-old kid at the gym who is just trying to maybe build some muscle a bit, maybe fill out a bit, gain a little bit of weight. And look how he claims to talk to him. Like I said, I don't believe this story is real. Maybe it is real in part, but the very fact that he would choose this type of story to tell shows a pattern of his disturbing behavior regarding children. That's my opinion. I want to see what the chat has to say about that. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, the crackhead. Hey, Blue. The crackhead calling somebody scrawny. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Go figure, right? So here we go. Let's go back to it.
You train every day, you eat right, and all that jazz. But you're never going to look like this.
Who would want to look like that? Seriously. Who would want to look like that?
When eyes upon, in front of you right now. What you're feasting eyes upon right here now.
Okay. Let's move up a bit. So I'm not playing the whole video.
He was shivering. He was shaking. It was like Michael J. Fox in front of me. It was like Muhammad Ali in front of me.
So he's making fun of Parkinson's disease as well. He's making fun of Parkinson's. Great.
Back when he was alive and whatnot. Yeah. And I said, son, listen, you might as well quit bodybuilding here because this is not going to work out. And take a ballerina dancing.
See, this is why, real or not, I believe him telling that story to a vulnerable kid. I believe him, or anybody who is vulnerable or part of a vulnerable segment of the population. I believe he would do that. He's shown evidence of it. You outed yourself, dude.
Perhaps. Listen, get yourself a tutu, a nice pink, fluffy tutu, okay? And learn how to twirl, all right?
Gross.
Yeah, so that's how you're going to do it. You're going to be passed around like a box of cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe store the family. Yeah, listen, you're probably not going to be attracted to her. I mean, you're not going to be as aroused physically.
Okay, sound familiar? That's what he said about Negz's son on Twitter. Something along those lines. That is something he was going to show like that on that's something he showed like that on Twitter. Hi, Drama Archives. Oh, thank you. Yes, please remember to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Hey, Robbie. Robbie Page. Yes, indeed. He is sick. That is that he and MFW have in common. They both love their daddies far too much for being adults. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there too, Shady. I'm going to agree with you there. Thank you, Drama. Much appreciated. I don't happen to have any mods today. Is Kathy still around or Kim still around? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. Yes, I'm going to do the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. All right. If you wish to support the channel, you may do so through Patreon. Okay, you may do so through Patreon if you wish. I upload more once a month over there. It's more personalized content. So for as little as $1 a month, go check it out if you are interested, and only if you're interested. Also, one time there's PayPal. There is PayPal, and there is. I also have a merch store. Everybody, if you're interested. I also have a merch store if you're interested. Here we go. I have some cool stuff there too. So, hey, Jesse Deems, good to see you. It's okay, Kim. No problem. Okay, so it is familiar what he just said, that this poor kid is likely not going to be saddled with somebody he's not attracted to. It's exactly what he said on Twitter about Negz's son. You see a pattern of disturbing behavior. So I wouldn't put it past him. He probably does go around telling boys, kids, that you'll never amount to much and you're going to have to settle for somebody who's unattractive, anything to lower their self-esteem and, anything to lower their self-esteem. Again, not realizing how this would affect the child in the past. I had fun, TY, for the truth being spread. Canuck. Yes, welcome, fellow Canuck. I hope you go live more often. I'll try to, Shady. I'll try to. I know it hasn't been, it's been a bit of a wild couple of weeks. I'll be honest. But, yeah, it's been a wild couple of weeks. Hey, Courtney Remarks. Glad to have you. Glad to have you here. So, anyways. Yeah, so we see this is what we call a pattern of behavior, I believe. Sorry, why I can't see the comments on StreamYard right now. Technology, ain't it grand, but only when it works. Yeah. Technology, only when it's grand, only when it works. So, yeah. Yeah, if you're all on, I keep forgetting, please go on to live chat so you don't, as they say, you won't miss anything. Please switch to live chat. Witty called me a junkie who lost my kids to CPS element. Really? And she talks about Negz slandering her, right? Hello, everybody, this guy's disgusting. My son is autistic and stemming from something he does. Stimming is something he does when upset. Yeah. Witty Widow, Kathy. Witty Widow. Oh, you missed her. I'm going to timestamp this stream later on, about a few hours after I jump off. I'm going to timestamp it. Witty Widow has a smaller, it's a little bit bigger than mine, but to be honest, her view count is not much better than mine is. Witty Widow, she's delightful. Yes, she doesn't understand autism spectrum. Hi, Pecan Baby. I thought Witty Widow daughter was autistic suffer. Well, yeah, and she mentioned that too, Pecan Baby. She mentioned that too. And she's using that basis alone to make a judgment, but it's not for her to make a judgment. And it's not just because it's an insult to somebody's son, okay, to Negz's son. It's also like playing like the rewired soul and start diagnosing. She's not a mental health care professional. She's not a neurologist the last time I checked. She's not a neuropsychologist, okay? So, who the heck is she To think she can, who the hell does she think she is? Thinking that she can diagnose somebody's child on the internet like that. You know, I mean, Dr. Todd Grande did a general video about that, and that was in reference to the rewired soul about a year and a half ago. How dangerous that is, strangers on the internet trying to diagnose people or undiagnosed people. Okay, it's dangerous. Don't do it, you know? Don't do it. Hey, Sherry Lynn. Hey, Laura. Good to have you all. She's a know-it-all bully. Yeah, absolutely right, Kim. Absolutely right. Hi, all right. Oh, yeah. And all I said is she contradicted herself multiple times. And she said all that. And she said, I'm beneath her. She thinks everybody's beneath her, Courtney remarks. I mean, before now, she has no idea who I am. But I suppose soon enough, she's going to figure out who I am. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Lies about everything. I understand. Yes, Kathy, it is bizarre. It is bizarre to put it mildly. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sherry Lynn, absolutely right. Absolutely right. So, so now we see a pattern here, what I showed about McHenry Cruiser's disturbing pattern when it comes to children. Okay. Again, especially that second thing I mentioned, that with the video that was floating on Twitter of him trying to groom that child. Like I said, I'm not playing that clip because it would go against COPPA laws here on YouTube, so I can't play it. I cannot play it, but just check on Twitter. He's such a loser, yeah. He's such a loser that it looks like MFW don't even want him anymore. God. MFW, Ms. Wonderful, don't want him no more. Good God. Well, he did toss her under the bus on Chic Vodka stream, Oh. So hang on. Just hang on. Technology. It's only grand when it works. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I can't see the chat. I'm having trouble seeing the chat. So if I'm not getting to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I can't see it. Oh, here we go. All right. Exactly. That's pretty bad. Dad Cruiser probably kicked him out after Chief's live. I wouldn't be surprised, Shari Lynn. I'm sure his father is fed up. And if what Isaac from the channel Be Our Guest, when he came on briefly on stream, listing off what he knows, if Isaac really did call his dad especially, I don't know. I mean, just the very fact that dad getting calls about his adult son living in his basement, making a bunch of serious trouble. I'm sure Daddy Cruiser Papa Cruiser must be fed up. Hey, Flo Daisy. Oh, thank you. Welcome here. Pecan Baby, I'm so glad that I am not on Twitter. I honestly have a love-hate relationship with Twitter. When it comes to Twitter, it's a love-hate relationship. But that's where I get my best receipts much of the time, other than my private sources. You know who you are. Thank you so much for giving me a hand with research, because that's proving to be more difficult for me these days due to my medical condition, due to my FTD. So I want to thank you. You know who you are. And I promise to keep you anonymity at all times. But I also get a lot of my best receipts from Twitter, It's a love-hate relationship. Yes, Shari, I was laughing my ass off. I was too. I didn't watch it when it was live. I watched it in replay later. Most of it, I didn't finish it because it's almost... Excuse me. I watched it in nearly 4 hours. It's nearly 4 hours, but I watched most of it in replay. And I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I loved it when Haley went off on him. Haley, Larry, I loved it when they went off on him, Oh, gosh. He got yelled at by Daddy. Yeah, that's true too, Kim. That is true too. Yeah, from what I saw, I enjoyed it immensely, Shari Lynn. Laura, I was sad to see a lot are quitting on trying to get MFW off YouTube per Twitter today. Is that really happening? Because I think that I saw some tweets about her. I saw quite a few tweets about her today. Is that really happening, Laura? I hope not. You and me both, Kyle. I hope so. As far as I know, the child doesn't know anything about this, and there's going to be efforts made to ensure that it stays that way. But the point is, it's not the first time his child has been brought into this. 3 years ago, this child's school was doxxed by Ms. Wonderful and her merry band of, I don't even know what to call them. Royals just seems, I can't say that with a straight face. I honestly can't say that. Royals with a straight face. Courtney, sorry, my connection is bad. Hello again. That's okay. Technology is troublesome around here today as well. Trust me. It is troublesome around here today. About an hour ago, some said they were done. She's only gaining more views because of us on Twitter. The Streisand effect. Laura, probably the Streisand effect. For those of you who don't know what the term coined the Streisand effect, it stems from many, many years ago when the internet first came out and long before social media. There was a tourist driving around Hollywood and they found Barbara Streisand's house and they took all kinds of pictures of it and they put it online. Again, before social media, there were certain forums where you could post pictures, like Flickr, I think. Flickr was one of them. I don't know if he posted it on Flickr or what, but he posted the pictures of the house. And then Barbara Streisand made a huge public stink that some tourists took pictures of her home and put it all over the internet. So that drove more people to drive through that neighborhood in Hollywood to go take a look at her house. And hence the Streisand effect. So what Laura just describing here sounds like it. And I am sorry to hear that. MFW is behind the school doxing. Yeah, I know that, Shady. I know that. People recall that it is MFW that started this Negz attack in the day out of jealousy. I don't recall people that it was MFW that started this. Negz. No. Negz has a few videos up, talking about his story. I'm not going to rehash it here for him, but I could link his videos in the pinned comment. That's why Negz he hates MFW for a variety of reasons. Jealousy is not one of them. Okay, because she doxed his kid's school. She exploited his child who had passed on. She exploited a grieving father. I mean, how egregious can you be? And I'm honestly tired of hearing the whole, well, he didn't have much of a relationship with him. First of all, we don't know what kind of a relationship he did or did not have, and it's nobody's business. And secondly, even if he didn't have a occasion to be a full-time father due to custody arrangements or whatever, does that mean he's not allowed to grieve the loss? Let's look at it this way. Does that mean he's not allowed to grieve that loss? Okay, that's how I want to put it. Yeah, she's the worst. Cancel her already. YT. Yeah, I wish he would be canceled, Shady. Shady, I wish he would be canceled. Now McHenry Cruiser. Now McHenry is going after her enemy. I wouldn't be surprised if MFW. Nothing surprises me anymore, Shady. Nothing surprises me anymore. I was trying to go up to the panel last night, but it was late. Yeah, that does happen. I just unsubscribed from all her channels that would hurt her in more ways than trying to run her off YouTube. Flo Daisy, I think you're right. And I think the best way, and I wish her viewers, although that woman who I played at the top of the video willing to donate part of her liver to her, I don't think we'll be able to get through to that one. But, I think the best way and the best way to start is, yes, unsubscribe from her. Cancel your membership. If you're a member of her monthly membership, cancel it, I'm probably going against TOS here by saying all this. God, I hope not. But I'm probably going, I don't know. But the point is, there are ways you can withdraw your support, don't give her money, because that enables her to get drunk. and go into that truck of hers. And you see where this is going, He was still his father. Absolutely right, Laura. I'll get the link sent on. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. I would appreciate you if you can. If you can get those links, that would be so appreciated. Yeah, exactly. Solo Blue, regardless of the relationship he has, the right to grieve his son, the life he helped to create. Exactly. Nobody has the right to tell him how to grieve and how not to grieve. And it's like, leave him alone. Hasn't he, again, as I said, you don't have to like Negz or his content, but there's a solution to that. Just don't follow him. Just don't watch him. Don't bring his real life into all of this. Don't bring his children into this. Don't bring his children into this. Okay? I mean, they certainly don't deserve it. They have nothing to do with grievances. Keep internet grievances on the internet. Don't bring it into real life. And this is what pisses me off. You understand? This is what pisses me off. Because like I said, it happened to me a month ago. Again, not by MFW and her crowd, by another group of unhinged souls. But it happened to me a month ago. They started bringing my real life into their shtick, And so I know what that's like, So that's why, don't dox people. Don't use their family. Don't bring their families into it. And don't bring their viewers and their subscribers into it, Let them be. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you. Courtney, what's she do now? Lino from Cork. Oh, hi, Lino from Cork. Welcome. Those 2 videos that will tell you all you need to know. Thanks, Kim. I'll have them linked. Linked later in the pinned comment below. Yep. Thank you so much. Hey, D Dot. Hey, sweets, mods in chat. New subby here. Well, thank you. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick, D Dot. Lino from Cork. Newbie here too. Welcome. Welcome. I just wish the topic was a little more pleasant today. But you know what? There will be more live streams that will be more fun in the future. I promise. Scouts Honor. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, Scouts Honor. I will have streams that are more fun at a later time. You know what I mean? Okay. Courtney remarks, Lynn is so much you. MFW and McHenry doesn't care about the consequences they might face. They don't care about other people. You're probably right. They probably don't care about the consequences they face in the future. Nice to meet you too, Lino from Cork. Yep. So, yeah, nice to meet you too. Thank you, D Dot. I don't stand behind any form of abuse. More so with a child, hell no. That's one thing I can't forgive either, Flo Daisy, is child abuse of any kind. I cannot get behind it. I cannot support it. I cannot forgive it. Do you know what I mean? I cannot do any of that. Some people make mistakes and they own up. But when it comes to acts against children, no, that to me, that is unforgivable. If I'm holding too high of a standard, so be it. But that's just how I roll, That's just how I roll. So anyways, thank you. So anyways, yeah. Sorry, I have to flip back to YouTube and StreamYard. StreamYard is giving me a hard time. It's not letting me see the chat, so I have to keep flipping back and forth. But and it's this disturbing history with children. I would, for one, would like to see one Mr. McHenry Cruiser off the platform entirely. I would like to see MFW off the platform too. But that's probably would take more doing, but McHenry Cruiser, why? He's not making any money for YouTube or Google AdSense. He may have 1,000 times the subs that I have, but his views are not that much better than mine are. His views are not that much better than mine are. This to say, he can't be making much in the way of AdSense. And I believe in Chief Vodka's stream, they did bring up his Social Blade stats. It's really, so why does YouTube put up with that? Why? Why do they put up? Yeah, exactly. No, they shouldn't. I'm like you, leave kids out of it. Yeah, absolutely. Children should never be involved. Yep. And many of you here are parents, and many of you here are in chat are parents. So I'm sure, you know, you would, I wonder, I know you wouldn't take it well if they started bringing your family, your children into whatever internet grievances you may be having, right? It's sad you have to remind people to leave kids out of this crap. That should never have to be said. It should be a given. The world we live in these days, SMH. Yeah, exactly, Solo Blue. People are sinking to all-time lows. Trisha, agreed. Solo Blue, after today, I'm beginning to believe there is no low anymore on YT. You and me both, because, I mean, for a while now, my faith in humanity has been waning, I'll be honest. My faith in humanity has been waning. But, yeah, I'm starting to believe that, Leno. Kimmers. YouTube seems to favor all the bad people. Agreed. I agree with that. Check this out. Witty Widow may try to, because I played a clip or two, she may well put a strike on my, she may well put a copyright claim on my channel. Bring it. Fedora, I totally agree with you. Children are a big no-no. Unfortunately, my connection is bad, so I'll just watch. Good night, all. Well, have a great night, Pecan Baby. Yes, I leave all these streams up. I do leave all these streams up, so you'll be able to catch the replay later at your own leisure. It is always about those clicks. Clicks equal whatever to these people. This publisher has no low. They love all lows. MFW is proof of that. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there, Solo Blue. This is me now. She's the worst about striking. She'll strike you if she knows about this stream. Oh, I'm sure she'll find out, Kim, because I'm sure one of her little minions might tell it about it. Oh, karma is a biatch, and they'll definitely get theirs talking bad about kids. Yep, you're right. You're right. It is, and it's the children that suffer in the long run. Now, in this case, like I said, all these kids, I mean, like the 6-year-old that Cruiser was grooming, I hate to, who is now a teenager, probably roughly, if the video is 9 years old, the child would be a teenager now. Like I said, I hope he got better dating advice. I sincerely hope he got better dating advice since then. Okay, and he learned all about consent and how to be a gentleman and all that. I really do, because that kind of, on an a vulnerable, impressionable child, that kind of advice, terrible advice, it can affect them in the long run. It could land them in jail later in life if they continue to follow that bad advice for the seed, that bad seed that was planted in their head years ago. They could end up in serious trouble, and they could harm. He could harm another girl. He could seriously hurt and damage another girl permanently. And this is the thing. They don't think of the long-term consequences about this. Cruiser told WW you played her clips. Oh, he did he, Kim? Bravo. Slow clap, Cruiser. Slow clap. Hey, Hearts Love. Welcome, Hearts Love, my oldest mod. Yes. Good to welcome here. Yeah, I knew she was going to find out, Kim. I knew she was going to find out. Oh, yes. Good going, Cruiser. Go yell at Mama Witty. Go yell at Mama Witty Widow. Great. I played what? Maybe a minute or two of 2 very short clips. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Oh. I had her just before my 20th birthday. Yep. Okay, Leno from court, she gets to be the victim. Hey guys, hope everyone is having a good day. Tough topic. It is a tough topic, but it needs to be discussed, unfortunately, Hearts Love, because too many people there are too many YouTubers, too many on Twitter. They're bringing people's families, including children, into their internet grievances, and this has got to come to an end. And they don't realize the long-term damage. And this is what I'm trying in my clumsy way to describe what the long-term damage can be, in which nobody thinks. She gets to be the victim. Yes. Lots of people love to play a narrative that they're the victim while victimizing others. It's gross. Yep, it is. Oh God, McHenry was what now? That's it. Stop the world. I'm getting off. Huh? No, don't get off, Lino. Don't get off, Lino, from court. Don't. Okay. MFW threw Cruiser under the bus. Hey, Rain Dancer. Good to see you. Yeah, I heard about that too. That she threw him under the bus. Rain Dancer, shock. She would never throw someone under the bus. No, perish the thought. Yeah, perish the thought. LOL, Lino. Rain Dancer, Cruiser threw her under first. That is true, Laura. He did on Cheap Vodka's stream. He did throw her under the bus. So in turn, but you know what? I don't think she was ever interested in him. She used him as a plaything, to be honest. She used him as a plaything, Rain Dancer. Yes. Fedora, she has no interest in the long-term damage or the anything long time. She's a minute-by-minute, me kind of gal. Yeah, I think you're right. Both her and Cruiser. And I'm afraid, yes, I understand Cruiser may or may not have schizophrenia. I'm not sure. There are some who think he's playing that up for his trolling to get out of accountability. There are some who say, no, he really is. He really does have this diagnosis. I'm not going to try and diagnose either way. I'm not a mental health professional. But the point is, even if he does have the mental illness, schizophrenia, or whatever, this does not give him the excuse to behave this badly. This is not an excuse to behave this recklessly. Not on the internet, not around vulnerable people. No, there's no excuse. And in no way. I mean, a lot of people who follow me on my channel have their own mental illness diagnosis. A lot of them do. But you know what? Nobody is above accountability. You know what I mean? Hey, Nikki. Good to see you. Hey, Nikki. Good to see you. It was for a due attention to the channel for both of them. I'm inclined to agree with you, Shady. Hey, Tammy. In that group, there is no loyalty. No, they eat each other up, Tammy. They do. Schizophrenia is no excuse to do what he's done. No, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, Shady. I'm going to agree with you. Yeah. And Shrink's Witty is vile. Yeah, she is vile, Nikki. She is. Linda, I don't know if you hear me. I'm not a fan. Oh, God. And to think I'm close to her age. Oh, good dear Lord. I'm close to her age. Well, this Gen Xer distances herself. Exactly, Solo Blue, exactly. Katie said she is the biggest troll. Shady, when I saw him on hers, I was thinking things must be bad in Katie land. They're not getting any better in Katie land, Leno. I mean, she lost her merch store. She lost the 2 sponsors she had. I think members are leaving. I think some are starting to slowly get the message not to give her money. I'd like to believe, okay, maybe I'm having a quick optimistic moment here. You know, she looks just like a troll, not the cute animated ones. Jealous over super chats and attention. And that's another thing. Really, to be jealous over super chats? Because it sounds like that's what it is with these people. They're jealous of other people's super chats. And I already covered this. You know, people have their favorite creators. They may show their appreciation by sending a gift, giving a super chat, I don't know, or giving something, or joining their Patreon or whatever, you know. Everybody has that. And it's nobody's business, you know, as long as they're not contributing to something that potentially causes the harm of others, such as MFW or McHenry Cruiser or even Witty Widow, you know, somebody who's not contributing to the harm of others. What's wrong with somebody's favorite, you know, supporting with somebody's favorite creator? There's nothing wrong with it. You know, I already pointed out earlier, when I had lost my glasses, somebody messaged me and offered to send me cash to buy new glasses, but I ended up finding them, and I told the person, no, don't bother sending. I found my glasses, you know? Lies and more lies. Yeah. What happened to Dummy Doug and the no drinking as she came over with ice and Svedka vodka the other week? I don't believe she ever stopped. And I don't know what's happening with Doug, in all honesty. I don't see much about Doug on Twits these days. I cannot say I'm sorry, and I promise I'm the kindest person you can meet. Don't worry, Lino. I don't have any ill thoughts. I mean, you're more than welcome here. I have no ill thoughts of you, Lino. You know, I love my subscribers. Hey, Jerry Parsons, welcome. MFW only had Cruiser on her panel because she noticed he had like 1K subscribers, and she wanted to lure some of his supporters to join her. Yeah, new blood, huh? Yeah, I can see that, Jerry. Drinking only on weekends. Yeah. Yep, Rain Dancer. And when she comes out with her trolling name, everyone will drop. I got to go. Okay, see you later, Kim. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for providing the links in the chat. I appreciate you. Have a great afternoon, Kim. Lino, Solo, Blue. The ones there are they're relatively low. Or sorry, they're sad and need to be in her gang. Yep, sadly, that is true. That is true. You know, streams like these and The Nation, I have met some of the most giving people that would do anything for others, and I appreciate that kind of love. And that is so true, Solo Blue. I mean, I've been following Negz for 1.5 years now, and I have never seen anything but love between a father and a son, okay? Okay, I see a single dad trying to do the best he can and doing a pretty good job, you know, and just wants to, you know, do his live streams and be left alone. You know, it just wants to be. And yeah, I have met some wonderful people like Kim, who was in here earlier, one of my mods, Kimmers. I've met wonderful people like you, Solo Blue. I've met wonderful people from that community. You know, I have met wonderful people from that community. But even if I didn't, and I want to make this clear, even if I wasn't friendly with any of them, or if none of them subbed to my channel, what's right is right, okay? And I do have a strong sense of wrong and right, and I will point it out on this channel. Anybody who's followed me for some time will see that I do, and it's still wrong. You know, what happened to, you know, like doxing a child's school is wrong. Recently, saying that this child is ugly and only he's only going to end up with some loser later on is gross. Talking about a child running around his own home in boxers is disgusting. Like, who thinks of that? You know what I mean? Who thinks of that? It's just wrong. It's just gross. You know? It's just gross. So here we go. Gang is a good word. Lino from Cork. I'm glad to hear people are finally waking up to her and leaving her behind. I hope the others see the light. Katie plays for gain. Much love at Kimmers. Solo Blue. The only ones who dislike Katie are truly not haters. They're just nice people who hate seeing nice people made a fool of. Yeah, and I'm one of them. Okay, I'm not a nice person. Maybe I'm not the nicest person, and I'll be the first to admit I'm not the nicest person in the world, but I know right from wrong. Okay, I know right from wrong. If anybody sees on this channel, I will stand up for marginalized people who get a rotten deal. I will stand up for them. You know, I will hold those with dangerous, reckless, or even problematic behaviors accountable in the best way that I can in my clumsy way of communication, right? So, wow, 52 people in, wow. This has got to be a record for me. This is a record. Okay. Katey. Yeah, I saw that too, Flo Daisy. I saw that too. Good people tend to get fooled at times. I hope they see the light. She can call them what she wants. They're just no longer blind. That's true. Solo Blue sounds like that's what's going on. Leno from Clark. Carolyn retracted. Okay, I didn't see what was there. I don't hate Katey. I turned based on her attacking me. Then Detroit, her sidekick. I'm not. No, and then nobody should raid Dancer. Nobody should take that kind of treatment. Nobody should. Whatever. Flo Daisy. I'd like to see Katey get some real help and sort herself out. I want her to take responsibility for her actions and seek to be a better human. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much faith in that happening, Solo Blue. I really don't. Leno, I was an idiot mod, not just an ex-lover. Yeah, yeah. You see, a lot of people who come here nowadays, if I'm going to be talking about her in any shape or form, they are coming here too, and they are, you know, and you're all welcome. And of course, excuse me. And you're all welcome. Oh, gosh. All right, so Leno from Cork, BTW, all of the photos and vids I've seen from Cork show a gorgeous place. I always wanted to visit Ireland. Honestly, I always wanted to visit Ireland. I am half Irish. This is a great characteristic. Fedora standing up for people is being a good person. Appreciate your chat and you. Well, thank you, Leno. I appreciate you being here. This is me now. I love your hat. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thanks. You're welcome, Rain Dancer. Cork is nice. Carrie is stunning. If you ever visit, let me know. Well, A, that's going to depend. That's contingent on two things, Leno. Two things. Money, which I don't have, and B, the pandemic. The pandemic is kind of putting a kibosh on travel these days, isn't it? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Leno from Cork. My mother was from Mayo. Oh, right on. Right on. So anyways, I'm going to jump off in about 10 minutes. This is the last 10 minutes of the stream, so I'm going to devote that. I mean, I already have been devoting it to you. I'll devote another 10 minutes to you, and then I'm going to jump off because I've been on for about an hour and a half. If you've got questions, we'll have to up your YT monies then, Fedora. I've only been monetized for a week and a half. You know, my channel's only been monetized for a week and a half, and guess what? I made a whopping $10 or something. I'll try not to spend it in one place. Leno from Cork, I will. I'd love to visit, take in all I can in the future. I really want to take it, get in some of the music there. Right on, Tammy Deland. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, Tammy. Katey is a troll, but sometimes I think troll means you don't believe the things you put on your videos. Well, that's one of the definitions of trolling, Tammy. Absolutely. In other words, just acting up to get to views. Katey, however, I think she's truly, yeah. Straight talking Fedora chick. Thank you for this stream. You're very welcome. And it's I wanted to do this. Believes are stupid crap. Oh, there are gullible people out there, Tammy. There are gullible people out there. Carolyn Mayo is beautiful too. Really country old Irish. Much love to everyone. I hope the rest of your Friday is awesome. And I hope your weekend is awesome too. So will Blue, Kathy C. I look horrible in hats, which is too bad because I love them. Kathy, I don't think it's as bad as you think. I'm sure you would rock in a hat, Kathy. I'm sure you would rock in a hat. Leno, she was a war bride, married a Canadian soldier. Ah, see. Okay, heart's love. Oh, Kathy, I think there's a hat for everyone. You see, Kathy? You see, Kathy? Tammy, I think she is a racist, not just trolling. I believe she is rude and loudmouth, not just for views. She's a drunk, not just for views. Yeah, I'm going to incline to agree with you, Tammy. I'm going to agree with you, Tammy. LOL will take note. shady booty. People that want to mother her, give her monies, items via her address. Ugh. Carolyn, I'm glad I wasn't walked in on. Get it, a bridge. Unsub and watch reactions to her channel. Someone else's channel. Same to you. Yeah, that works too, shady booty. Same to you, straight talking Fedora chick. I hope you and everyone has a great weekend. Fall is stepping. Yeah, it's stepping in around here too. In Montreal, it is stepping in around here. Yep. It is stepping in around here. No more giving her clicks. Absolutely right. And the clips that I got from my previous videos on her came from Twitter. So they didn't really come from her. They came from Twitter. No tuning in means less relevancy. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, she is mean, Carolyn. Rain Dancer, she rambles via, she gouges her subs, VIPs as to kissing her butt. Also, the more you give her, the more she takes. Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Rain Dancer. And I did a video about that. I believe that was in part 2, my second video on her that I did. But anyways, the playlist is in the pinned comment below. Fedora will be giving you the views, lady. Glad to meet you all. Lovely chat room. Yes, for those of you who are new, take a peruse through my channel. I do all kinds of commentary. Sometimes it's current events. Sometimes it's social issues of the day. And sometimes it's problematic YouTubers, or sometimes it's just showing support to somebody who's marginalized, who is down. So that's basically the nature of my channel. My brother lives in the Eastern Townships. Oh, yeah, Carolyn. Yeah, I used to live in Lac-Mégantic, which is the far eastern tip of the townships, Carolyn. Yeah. Jelly about what? Katey was my first channel I liked and joined. Yep. Sorry, the chat is going pretty quick here. Hang on. Katey was my very first channel I liked and joined, and she was so funny, and the young woman is not so nice. Hate is not my words. It's a strong word. I don't use it. And that's fair enough, Flo Daisy. That's fair enough. Okay. The FBI whopper of a lie today is a new one. Yeah, I have to familiarize myself. I just heard it like a few minutes before I went on stream. So I'm going to have to familiarize myself with that one. Great job. Go you, and keep doing things. Thank you, Shady. Oh, hi, Mask Rapper. Hi, Mask Rapper. Great of you to join. And the stream will remain up if you want to watch it later, Mask Rapper. Oh, thank you, Laura. Hey, Nicola Carter. Welcome. I'm at the tail end of this, but I will leave the stream up. You can all catch it in replay later. Someone said that to him more like, yeah, I'm tired of her going after grieving parents in their darkest moments. She did the same thing to you too, didn't she, Tammy? Yeah, she did the same thing to you too. And I'm sorry about what happened to you and your family, Tammy. Yeah, I'm very sorry that happened to you. And if MFW, if Ms. Wonderful put you through that, I am really sorry. Nobody deserves that. Nobody. Heart's love to you, my lovely. To be monetized says something to me. Yeah, like I said, I'm monetized. My channel is monetized a week and a half, but trust me, I'm not making money. Trust me, I'm not. Good night to everyone and bless you all. Good night to you too, Flo Daisy. Awesome Fedora by blood. I'm part Canadian. Ah, wow. Yeah. I'm half Irish, half Dutch. She said if I didn't love him, if I was able to speak about it, she's evil. She really went there, did she, Tammy? I am so sorry. I am really sorry she did that to you. See, this is it. At the end of the day, you may have a grievance with somebody. I will leave you with this. This is my last thought on this. When you have a grievance with somebody online like this, okay, you don't know where they've been. You don't know where they've been in real life. So don't go after their families. Don't go after their children. Don't go after things like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. And don't try to diagnose people the way Witty Widow tried to diagnose his son's autism. Don't do it. Don't even go there. you know, and she showed her ignorance. She showed her ignorance about autism spectrum disorder. Yep. I am so sorry, Tammy. Okay. Remind me never, and I mean never, visit Indiana. I don't think anybody's visiting anywhere these days, Shady, because of the pandemic. In all honesty, I don't think anybody's traveling very far these days. Peter has said he will not speak on her anymore. If you're referring to Peter Mon, I think he distanced himself from her a long, long time ago. To be honest, I think Peter Mon distanced himself from her a long time ago. It's all about self-preservation at the end of the day. I mean, Peter Mon has about 6 different channels. And I believe that's his full-time job. Like YouTube is his full-time job. That's how he pays his bills. So I can understand, you know, self-preservation. Absolutely. You know. Thank you, everyone. She's dangerous. She kicks people when they're down. T.Y., thank you for your kind words. Well, you know, the world needs to be a kinder place. I wish it got kinder, that we would have learned to be kinder during the pandemic. Obviously, that hasn't happened. And I see more and more nastiness, unfortunately. This is where reality of where she can go. Sorry, Tammy. Love to you, Fedora. Have a wonderful day. You too, Carolyn, and thank you for stopping by. Everyone has a story. Rain Dancer, absolutely. Everybody has a story, you know, and we have to be mindful of that. We all have a story. We all have a real life story. Whether we care to share it on or not on social media, that is the individual's decision. It is for nobody to judge, you know. So yeah, absolutely right, Rain Dancer. Night Flow. Hugs, Tammy. Yeah, Peter Mon. That's who I thought you were talking about, Laura. Shady, you sure don't want to pop in and say hi to Katie? I'll go with you. I'm not going. I'm not going because I have things to do to get this video rendered. Once this stream turns into a video, once it's rendered, I have more links to add. Sorry that happened to you, Tammy. MFW thinks she's the biggest YouTuber in the world. Yeah, she should go tell that to PewDiePie or to Philip DeFranco or Casey Neistat. She should go tell them, or Mr. Beast. Go tell them. Hey, Pam Talks. Do you think trashing people on Ron's behalf is being a kinder person? Ron caused all this himself. Oh, no, Pam Talks. Now it's clicking. Why are... Pam Talks. Okay? His children do not deserve what happened. I've already said this. You don't have to like him. But don't bring his family into it. And don't bring his viewers. Don't bring his audience. And no, he didn't cause this himself, Pam. If I have a mod left, can you get Pam Talks out of here, please? I mean, I'm going to be ending this stream in 2 minutes anyway. But if there is a mod in here, please get rid of Pam Talks too. Please. Okay. Much love to you all. I'm going to go. Have a great weekend. You too, Solo Blue. Thanks for stopping by. Have a guitar to teach. Well, have a good lesson. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hearts Love. Thank you so much, Hearts Love. Sorry to hear that, Tammy. She's not reality TV material. No, she isn't. Solo Blue, have a lovely evening. Thanks for the income. Thank you. Good weekend for you guys. I'm trying to learn the mandolin. That is a cool instrument, Rain Dancer. The mandolin is indeed a very cool instrument. Laura Leonard, bye. Have a great week. Have a great one, everyone. You too, Lino from Cork. It is great having you here. I'm all thumbs. Yes, if you haven't given this stream a thumbs up, please consider doing so on the way out the door. If you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing to this channel. And yeah, I'm going to do one more runaround. If you wish to support the channel, links are in the description box below this video. If you wish to support the channel, I have Patreon and I have PayPal as well. I'm not sure if my super chat works, in all honesty, but anyways, yeah. So if you, links are all in the description box below. Take care of yourselves. Yes. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. I want to thank all you new faces who came into the chat. Don't be a stranger. I hope to see you back in my live chat and a live stream again sometime soon. Don't be a stranger. Bye. Great stream. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye, everyone. So take care of yourselves and each other. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Oh, hi, Kitty. I'm about to end the stream, but I'll tell you what, Kitty. The stream will be up. It will be kept up so you can catch it later. In about a few hours, I will timestamp it. I will timestamp the certain topics that we touched upon so you can jump to where you like. Okay. So have a great day, everybody. Great night. It's nighttime somewhere in the world, after all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye. Bye for now.